What if I told you that younger women are not accidentally attracted to older men? They are biologically and psychologically drawn to them, not despite your age, but because of it. Think back for a moment. When she was in high school, she wasn't dreaming about boys her own age. She noticed the seniors. When she grew older, there was always that slightly older teacher, trainer, or authority figure everyone whispered about. Even in college, there was always that one professor who somehow held more attention than the guy sitting next to her in class. This pattern isn't random. There's something deeply wired into female attraction that pulls women toward experience, confidence, and emotional stability. And here's the key point most men get wrong. It's not about money. It's not about status, and it's not about age itself. It's about the feeling that your attention is not easily earned, that your validation means something. But here's where most older men completely destroy this advantage. The moment a younger woman shows interest, they panic. They get overly excited, overly grateful, and overly available. They rush to impress, rush to help, rush to lock it down. And just like that, the mysterious, grounded man she was curious about disappears, replaced by someone chasing her approval. In this video, I'm going to break down the 7 rules that make younger women chase older men. These are not suggestions, these are laws. Break them and her attraction fades, often without you ever knowing why. I've worked with men for many years, men in their 40s, 50s, even 60s and beyond. And one situation comes up again and again. An older man talking to a younger woman feeling excited and terrified. He starts asking himself, why would she be into someone my age? What does she see in me? How do I not mess this up? And the moment those questions appear in his mind, his behavior changes. He starts acting unsure, he starts overthinking, and that's exactly when things fall apart. So let's get into the rules. Rule number 1, never lead with favors, advice, or money. This is the biggest trap older men fall into. They assume their advantage is resources, experience, money, connections, so they lead with it. They offer help with her career, give life advice, pay for expensive dinners, buy gifts, or even try to solve her problems. But inside her mind, a different story is forming. She starts thinking, he's trying to buy my interest. He doesn't believe he's enough without giving something. And in that moment, you stop being a romantic option and become a provider, a mentor, or worse, an ATM. She was never attracted to what you could give her. She was attracted to who you are, your calm confidence, your grounded presence, your life experience. When you lead with favors or money, you silently communicate that you don't trust those qualities to stand on their own. Rule number 2. Understand that female desire works differently than male desire. Men are visual. Attraction for us is often instant. Youth plays a huge role, and that's biological. But women are not wired the same way. Youth is not a primary male attraction trigger for women. Female desire is cumulative. It builds. She feels attraction based on confidence, emotional control, leadership, safety, challenge, and presence. Looks matter far less than most men believe. That's why you'll see average-looking older men with younger women, not because they're rich or famous, but because they make her feel something the younger guys don't. Stop projecting your male attraction system onto her. She's not calculating your age the way you'd calculate hers. She's responding to how you show up. Rule number 3. Her tests are not threats, they are opportunities. Younger women test older men constantly, more than women your own age. Why? Because she's trying to figure out which category you belong in, the confident older man or the desperate one. She might tease you about your age. She might send a revealing photo. She might cancel plans. These are not accidents, they're filters. If you get defensive, overly sexual, or emotionally reactive, you fail. But if you stay relaxed, grounded, and unbothered, you pass. Each passed test signals confidence, abundance, and emotional control. That's what separates attractive older men from creepy ones. Rule number 4. Never try to impress her the less she respects you.
This is where many older men lose the plot. Once they realize she's interested, they flip the switch. They start bragging about achievements, over-complimenting, planning extravagant dates, and explaining why they're a good guy. But attraction doesn't work that way. When you try too hard to impress, you stop being the prize. Validation loses value when it's freely given. She wants to earn your approval, not receive it on demand. Let her wonder, let her invest. That's where desire grows. Rule number 5, always be leading. Leadership is one of your greatest advantages as an older man. She doesn't want to plan everything. She doesn't want to guide the interaction. She wants to step into your world and relax. That means making decisions, setting plans, leading escalation, not asking endless questions or waiting for permission. Calm, decisive leadership makes her feel safe and feminine, and that's deeply attractive. Rule number 6, hold your masculine frame at all costs. Your frame is your reality, your emotional center, and she will test it. She might bring drama, mention other men, act hot and cold, or try to pull you into her emotional world. The moment you react, chase, or get rattled, you abandon your frame, and attraction drops. Think of yourself as the mountain. Her emotions are the weather. The mountain doesn't move, it stays grounded. When you stay centered, she naturally settles around you. Rule number 7, never project your ex onto her. Many older men carry emotional baggage from long relationships or marriages. They internalize past criticism and try to do it right this time by oversharing emotions, over-communicating, and becoming overly vulnerable too soon. But what your ex complained about in a dying relationship is not a roadmap for attraction in a new one. Mystery, emotional restraint, and confidence are far more attractive early on. Leave the past where it belongs. These 7 rules are simple, but they are powerful. Follow them, and your age becomes an advantage, not a limitation. Break them, and attraction fades without explanation. If you found this video valuable, hit the like button so other men can find it. Leave a comment below and let me know which rule hit hardest for you. And don't forget to subscribe, because your age is not your weakness, it's your edge.